Merab,
Yes.
you just headlined one of the biggest cards in UFC history. When you walked out into the Sphere for the first time and saw all of it, did you look around and go, holy shit, this is crazy?
You know what? No.
You didn't notice it?
No, I do, but okay. When Dana announced this fight at the Spear, I'm like, wow. Oh my! I hope I will fight there. You know, I want to fight there. And then that's why I was pushing and making all the skits. And I know O'Malley also want to fight there. And then he was making all this video. And then when Hunter called me about like 2 months ago, and he told me that yes, Merab, you're fighting for the belt. And just don't do anything stupid. Like, don't pull out this part. I'm like, no, Hunter, I promise. I'm not. And it was for me, that time was, wow, I'm excited. I'm actually main event at the Spear. And I was happy. But next day, I was just focused for fight, you know.
But what about when you walked out there on Saturday? It was
beautiful.
crazy. I mean, you are 100 foot tall inside there. Like, there's a picture of you when they introduced, you're 100 foot tall.
I don't like. I heard my music. I had fun, and I looked at people like around here. I don't really go. Wow.
I even saw Sean kind of go.
Yeah.
If you watch his walkout, he kind of was like.
No, I don't have this. Like.
You didn't have that feel.
Once I go there, I'm like. We was talking like normal, like. You know, I was. You know, because in the locker room I was very normal. Like we go there very early. And I have to wait, and I don't want to warm up too early. And I don't want to like nervous because it's okay now. It's not time.
Where's Merab's friend at? The kid that walked me in here.
Vato?
I don't know his name. Vato.
Yeah. And then almost it's time to warm up and almost get ready. And I started to talk with Tim. Okay, let's talk about reasons why we have to beat this. You know, like make myself to a little bit mad or a little bit in the fight because I was very normal. You know, for me it was like
scary a little bit. Like, oh, why am I not mad?
Yeah, why I'm exactly, and I'm making myself like a little motivated, more motivated, and I was normal again, and I was just.
Was the fight what you expected, or was it harder? Was it easier? Was it what you thought it was going to be?
So I always accept worst and like war, and I was ready for. I mean everything. It's an MMA fight, and I know Sean's training, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. Striking, boxing, you know, and he's a top guy. He's champion, and I was ready for everything, but I can make fight easy, and that's what I did. I make fight easy. You know,
but was it surprising to you guys that he was the underdog? Like he opened as the favorite, but then the world bet Sean O'Malley to be the favorite, even though Merab had that ability to control the fight. Were you surprised that he was the underdog?
I don't pay attention too much this. I know beginning I was favored. No.
Yeah, you were favorite in the beginning.
Big favorite beginning, and I don't know, maybe because I opened my eye.
Yeah, you opened your eye and then you cutting yourself. It was bad, man. It was really bad.
Yes.
Dana White said you're the craziest. That's so bad.
I'm sorry, Dana. I mean, you crazy fighter champion now, you know.
Yeah. So Aljo, when you're in there, right? Because you've been very vocal about the idea that things weren't ideal going into that fight. Watching Sean struggle in the way that he did, I was looking at you and you were very animated. You were coaching and coaching hard. You said you felt like sweet karma was coming, but when you're watching it happen, like what do you feel? You're just smiling from ear to ear. I'm watching you smile right now as you were smiling next to the octagon.
I was like, I told you, motherfuckers. That's all I was thinking in my head. I was like, I told these guys are assholes. His fans, particularly, are just pricks, man.
Really?
A lot of his fans are just pricks. Really, because he started gloating and started saying all this stuff. I accepted the loss in grace. You know, I shot for the stars in a not so ideal situation. If I won, great. And I try to build the fight. I try to give, help us both make some money. And pay-per-view numbers didn't even do that great. So I was even more.
But that's like the idea, though, right? To fight a guy that's a big-time star, you can make a lot of money. I know what money I made fighting John Jones opposed to what I was making fighting other guys.
Yeah.
John and I had the great rivalry. We had the back and forth like you guys.
You don't want to say no names? No, I'm joking.
Probably my worst one was probably when I fought Alexander Gustafsson. Rumble and I always did really well. I did really well with Stipe Miocic. but it was massive difference.
Yeah.
400,000 pay-per-views from John Jones opposed to everyone else. 300,000 pay-per-views between me and John and Stipe. So when you get the fight and the number, how surprised were you that it didn't? Because pay-per-view's hard. It's a hard business.
Of course. I think it's the old model. It should probably go away.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, that's
people,
what I think.
People keep stealing the damn pay-per-views. It's so
yeah,
ridiculous.
So it's really hard to measure just because people will start talking about the numbers as if that's an indicator of anything. If anything, it just shows how many people are actually streaming the fights.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Do you think that Sean O'Malley, after the fight with Merab, and he struggled mightily on his takedown defense? I was very surprised, but I think it's because Merab knocked him off of his feet every time. You know, a lot of people try to take him down against the fence, but he's so long that he defends. Merab was hitting him at his hips and kind of picking him up and throwing him down. Do you think that he can correct that? Because you and I spoke last week and you said, it doesn't matter how long I box. I'm not going to catch him in the boxing.
Yeah.
Can he close the gap on these guys in terms of the wrestling? I'm talking to you, Aljo.
I think it's just a difference. It's just a timing thing. So whether or not he could catch up with that, he might have good fundamental basic defense. But
Where's Vato?
Vato? But when a guy shoots in and he gets a clean shot off of a really well-timed entry, it's going to be hard for anyone to stop, no matter how good your hips are. If
Yeah.
they get in when you're throwing a punch and you're off balance, it's a lot easier.
What did you say?
Oh, I sent it to him shopping. You know, he was gonna.
Oh, he left?
I sent it to him to bring some pizza and something.
Oh, you want some pizza?
No.
You're going to treat yourself a little nice.
I'm a Georgian, so when we have guests, we have to feed them. You know.
Really?
Yeah. And
I'm starving too.
Yeah. Okay.
I have, but I have what I'm going to eat. I'm going to go get dinner after I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I put dinner off to come to you.
How about you gonna eat some Georgian?
They give me some cornbread. It smells really good up here.
Yeah.
Hey, why do you guys both live here? I drive past. I was like, I wonder where Merab lives. Look to the left, weight room, gym, everything. Then I look for Aljo house. Aljo house, Mercedes Benz, Tesla, Range Rover. Why this guy like this? Celebrity guy. What is this guy?
One nice car. Only one.
This guy is Mercedes Benz, Tesla, Cybertruck. This crazy guy.
But most important, we both have a gym in the garage.
He have gym too?
Yeah.
He has a gym too. Yeah.
You guys are hardworking guys.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I wanted your boy because you win the championship. I saw a video of people in Georgia.
Yes.
Did you see that video?
Yeah.
What does that make you feel?
Man, I'm grateful because of my country. My country give me power always and the extra motivation to be who I am, you know. I'm like regular Georgian. We are tough people, but and we are humble, good people, but at the same time we can be motherfuckers too.
Yeah. Well, you said that last week you were bothered because you felt like Sean was looking down on you.
Yes.
You-
Yeah. So
But Sean was. It seemed like he took this pretty humbly, the defeat. To his credit, he's not making excuses.
yeah.
He just kind of was sprawling. The next day, sprawling.
I just watched. When I was running, I was listening his podcast, and then he was different person. He was humble, and I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
it. Like, he was very humble. Like he said,
Yeah.
now he's humble, but this team he's called. Oh yeah, I have a question for you. Okay. We never talked about it. So okay, I'm in a fight fighting, and then this team mentioning my name and telling me something, and like, bro, just leave me alone. Why are you coaching me? Just tell your guy.
He was actually coaching you.
Not coaching me. He said like, stay patient, shoot now, something.
Merab?
Yeah, he said Merab, do this, Merab, do that. Don't
Somebody
do that.
said he did that in your fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
he's
didn't
with
hear
him.
him. And then they took that clip, ESPN, and they posted it, and they made it seem like that's why I threw the punch. I'm like, bro, I did not hear that.
But why? But he was coaching you.
He was
Yeah.
coaching, but
Is that why you turned away?
and I was so mad because I know he was trying to do same thing. Aljo, he was calling all the time to like something like this, and then bro, we MMA fighters, we are respectful to other team, fighters. You know, we don't do this dirty shit. You know this more than everybody, and then we never will do this to like a coach your opponent you know, like not coach, like disrespect.
Yeah,
make
yeah,
him-
yeah. Distraction.
distract, and make him like do some mistake or yeah, exactly. And I was so mad because of now he's trying to. And then I'm like, just coach your guy, stop like talk to me, you know. And then like, and then the referee stopped. You know, he said stop.
That rep, but Herb Dean on Saturday kept saying work.
That was
How
pissing me off.
How
man.
was how? I mean, that was very
was-
surprising.
That was very.
What was
noticeable
going on
to
there?
All the fans, everyone pointed it out. There's memes making fun of him, saying I'm about to stand you up because he's throwing knees, he's throwing punches.
I
and
don't
he's saying, "You
understand
need to
why he
work."
was saying work. Like I really don't understand what happened.
No, it's okay. I mean, I don't have. I mean, he was good referee. I did, you know.
That Saturday night was not as good as he's been.
Yeah. Okay, maybe.
That's being honest, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I was very-
I was very
don't-
shocked.
I mean, I don't have anything against these two moments when I started yelling at me and then he stopped me. He said, "Merab, stop! I will do this." I wish he did before, like without me when he heard me. But I'm sure he wasn't thinking about my name.
Everything's moving fast.
Yeah, exactly. And he don't know like is my corner or his corner, and you know, I'm sure he's not thinking about it. But this I understand. When I was yelling, he stopped and he said, "Merab, you do your job, and I will." Okay. And then he did tell after
Have to stop.
yeah, after he did tell, and after team try again, and he stopped him, I think. And okay, the second time was what happened. It's funny moment.
You kiss him.
Yeah, I'm choking, and then I heard the bell. I'm like, oh, 10 seconds. It's not enough time to finish him. And I look him, and he's tapping. No, I don't think he's gonna tap. But I don't think he's gonna go sleep with it. Oh no, but let me make him fun of him, and then let me show him who's daddy here. Like, and I kiss him, and I'm waiting for same time bell. You know, the two referee told me the time.
He punched you.
And then once referee touched me, I'm like, oh, it's this time, and I let go. And
So you think the referee? So did he touch you? That's why you let him go. I thought you just let him go.
He did.
he said,
The referee touched him.
I don't
I
think so.
remember.
No,
I
the Rob
remember-
just let him go.
He said, hey, stop there. And then I don't remember he touching me, but I remember, hey, stop there. And then I thought it was time, you know, because I was waiting. I know that it was under 10 seconds. And then when he said, hey, stop that. And I'm like, okay, it's time. I guess time. I don't hear time. And I'm like walking. I'm like, what the fuck? He's hitting me back. You know, like, and then like, I'm sorry, referee. I'm sorry. Okay, it was, you know, like that was.
Okay.
I tried to.
Fifth round, the Rob gets hurt.
I started when they did that in the first round. Then I said, Herb, you need to say something. And then he was like, I forgot what he said. He like kind of like waved me off. I was like, oh, nah. You just opened the floodgates. So I start going, O'Malley, your lace is untied. Your
Oh,
lace
so
is
y'all
untied.
like, oh
I
my.
heard that. I'm like, why you have to do that?
I was like, Sean, you're slipping your laces.
Oh
Watch
my
out from
God.
the cage.
Yeah.
Sean, you're too close to the cage. Watch the takedown's coming now.
You hear this?
I heard everything.
What is Aljo doing?
I'm like, oh, let's go down here.
It was
That's how I
chaos.
gonna ask you, like,
It was chaos.
Yeah.
Fifth round, this guy gets hurt. I mean, you guys must have been like,
I
oh
wanted
my
to-
God.
I wanted to ask you too, the fifth round, because I know you said your stomach was hurting when you ate that bar.
Yes, okay.
So I didn't know if that was from the
What
kick
happened
or
is,
from.
usually we have a good warm up, me and Aljo, right? And then we did warm up two rounds or 3 rounds?
3 rounds.
3 rounds. So we go really hard. Aljo let me work. Of course, he was the like punch guy. How do you say?
Punching bag.
Punching bag. You know, I warm up good, and I said we still have a time, and I said I'm gonna do one more again. And then right before fight, but I had good warm up. I look good. And he like make me look good, and so I said, okay, let's warm up again. And when I started, I'm like, I don't want to do this one again. And I'm
Hungry.
like, yeah,
Yeah, you stopped early.
yeah.
He
And
was
then
like,
I'm
I'm
like,
good.
okay, I'm good. But I'm like, maybe let me eat some sugar. Oh, let me drink something. But when they have the prime, I'm like, I want to drink this because some sugar, you know. But I'm like, this tasty. Maybe I don't want to, you know, when you go 5 rounds, I don't want to like feel tasty. Dry, tasty. I'm like, okay, maybe. And then John would give me some, they give you a bag,
Yeah.
something sweet, you know. And I eat the yogurt or something sweet. I don't know, it's something. No, apple.
Oh, like the applesauce thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like in a little pouch.
And once I eat this, my stomach like, what the fuck? My stomach like crazy, running like, what's wrong with you? Like, of course, it's about the time now. Go, It's like you cannot take your
You
time.
need to go shit.
No, not like that, but like I feel the pain, in my stomach. Okay, anyway, I fight and then And then fifth round, it's everything good. He got me. I'm like, I feel this pain, like, and I'm like, fuck, what's going on? But now, because I want to be smart, I run, make sure I did extra. Maybe I wish he's gonna come and then maybe some knocking.
Maybe a punch.
Yeah. So,
You must have been a little nervous.
yeah. So he did.
I don't
he
know what
did-
I was, because I was like, I can't tell that really hurt him. Because sometimes in the gym, we'll spar
Fake.
and you hit him to the body, and then he'll act like he's hurt. And the
Oh.
guy
Derek Lewis. I do Derek Lewis.
Oh.
Yeah, I do this. I promise.
So then I thought, I was like, I don't know if that really hurt him or not, but O'Malley's coming hard right now. I was like, it's either it's possible or he's really hurt. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't tell.
No, yeah, he did got me, but I wasn't like a, but I was extra careful. He did land the good
Good kick,
close.
yeah.